Hey everyone, I'm going to walk you through drawing exercise 2. So I'm going to go to the September 21st classroom assignment and open exercise 2. So I have this L-shaped bracket with a couple slots in it. The dimensions overall are 120 by 50 by 100 millimeters. So I'm going to go to Onshape, create a new part studio. And create a sketch on my top plane. My overall dimensions are 120 and 100. So I'm going to use my rectangle tool and draw a 100 millimeter by 120 millimeter box like that. I'm going to take this and extrude it my height of 50 millimeters. Alright, now I have that shape. Now I'm going to chunk out this corner here. I know that this bottom section is 20 millimeters and this top section is 20 millimeters, so I'm going to take away 80 and 30. So I'm going to create a sketch on this surface, sketch here. From this top left top right hand corner, I'm going to go down. I'm going to go 80 millimeters in this direction and 30 millimeters in this direction. At this point, I can extrude this. I'm sorry, that's the wrong tool. I can extrude this as a remove, and I could change this to be 120 millimeters, and it would remove it completely. But I could also do a remove through all, and that's going to remove that entire chunk. Alright, so now we have some choices. We can either do this small slot or the larger slot. So let's do that. First I'm going to put in my various fillets on my edges. So I have a 30 millimeter radius here and here. So I'm going to use my fillet tool in my 3D mode. I'm going to click on this line here and this one here. I'm going to change my radius to 30 millimeters. Okay. And that makes my fillets here. And then I'm going to do the same thing, fillet tool here and here. If I look at this, that has a 20 millimeter radius. And I have the outside of the part completed. I need to put my two slots in. So I'm going to do the larger one first. I'm going to create a sketch on this plane, normal. Okay. Now I need to do a little bit of thinking here because I have a midpoint of, if you imagine this being a circle, I have a midpoint here, right there. Okay, and that corresponds to the center of this arc here and this same arc here. Alright, so I'm going to use my circle tool. This is going to be a 15 millimeter radius. Hover on this point, then on this point, and I'm going to do a 15 mm circle there. And 15 millimeters is actually going to give us the radius, so we're going to make this 30 millimeters. So we're going to change this one to 30 millimeters. Okay, and now I'm going to do a line here and another line on this side, and making sure they're vertical. I'm going to use my tangent constraint and constrain this to that, and this to this. Now I can use my trim tool to clean up these extra lines, all these extra segments that I don't need, like so. And that finishes that shape. So now I can extrude this, again making sure I'm doing a remove, making sure my remove is through all. Okay, like so. Now I need to do my narrower slot on the other surface. Sketch, here, normal. I'm gonna rotate this so it makes a little bit more sense to me. Grab my circle tool, again keeping in mind that this radius is 6, so my diameter is going to be 12. Finding this midpoint there, 12 millimeters. Over here, 12 millimeters. Again, I'm using my inference points here to there to there. I'm going to draw a line here to here, and another line from here to here. Okay, at this point, I can use my trim tool, trim this and this, complete my sketch, extrude this as a remove extrude through all, and you're done. Okay. Remember, use the power of inference points, inferences, constraints to make your life easier. If you have any questions, please reach out.